Hello ladies and gentlemen, Willie here. Today's a big day and oh, looks like I've forgot to dress for the occasion. Just a moment. There we go, much better. Yeah, this is probably about as good as it's gonna get, to be honest, let's be real. I figured it's like my graduation day on YouTube, so I might as well dress for the occasion. And of course, before you ask, yes, I am absolutely wearing trousers or pants, which match what I have on at the moment. The 100k YouTube video, it's been such a long time coming. I had a look when I actually crossed that milestone and it was at the end of last month. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's allowed me to reach the position where I'm at the moment. It's been an incredible journey to do, not just in Classic WoW, but in terms of what I've been able to do on the channel so far as well. So thank you to everyone for allowing me to continue doing this, really, because it's, you know, it's pretty good, I'd say. Alongside that, I wanted to give you guys quite a big channel update. Now, if you're just here for the YouTube videos, not much is really going to change at all, if I'm honest, apart from there being a bit more of me in the videos in general. The big change will be coming on the streaming side of things. Now, I'm sure you're well aware, if you've been following the channel for some time, I started streaming fairly recently once the TBC beta came around, just to give it a go. After having tried it on YouTube, it's been going incredibly well on the main channel. But at the same time, I would like to change things up a little bit when it comes to that. So I've decided, instead of streaming on the main channel, I'm going to be streaming on a second YouTube channel. Yep, not Twitch. We're not going to Twitch. I've decided to try and do something a little bit different to see how it goes. The streaming channel will be called Willie Live. I'm going to link it pretty much absolutely everywhere. If you could go and give me a sub there, it would be enormously helpful, as the channel is pretty much completely brand new at this point in time. It would really help get things going nice and fast if you could do that. So if you like the streams, obviously go and head over there and give it a look. If you're not too fussed about the streams, but you just enjoy what I do and you want to help me out, it'd be like 2 clicks. And, you know, as I say, when you're starting a channel, it does help immensely to get things up and running nice and smoothly. The reason I've decided to do it on a second channel is to stop myself from diluting what I'm doing on the main channel. I was looking at the homepage the other day and it was like stream, regular video, stream, regular video. So I want to condense that down a lot. So there were options like putting the streams as unlisted, but then the discoverability element isn't really there because YouTube doesn't promote unlisted stuff. So you're kind of incentivized not to do that. Streaming hasn't caused any harm in terms of the channel growth on YouTube or the discoverability of it or anything like that, as I speculated that it may have done. That is a myth at this point in time. But all the same, I think the second channel could be an opportunity where I can do more things than just WoW in the future, potentially at one point in time, whereas I want to keep the main channel quite tight and focused in the scope that it covers as to World of Warcraft Classic, that timeline, or perhaps other MMOs at a later point down the line, like Ashes of Creation. Maybe that's looking as though it may be interesting. But for the second channel with streaming, it will be all focused on WoW, at least for the time being. Perhaps there'll be some shift on that in the future. We never really know how these things go, so we'll just give it a try. The other question is, why aren't you doing Twitch? I'm going to do a video on that channel explaining that in a bit more detail. Basically, for the point where I am at the moment, I think it makes sense long term to do it on YouTube. I do believe Twitch is the better streaming platform at the moment, but I don't think that will remain true forever. So maybe it's a good decision, maybe it's a bad decision. Often you need to do things a little bit different in order to really stand out a little bit more. But as I say, I'll give you more detail on that channel and I'll put a full video on it as to why exactly I'm doing that. So again, the channel's Willie Live. I will link it pretty much everywhere on this video. I'll do a post and everything letting people know that that will exist. I know I should have really done this a little bit sooner, but hey, I'm great at not doing things till the last minute, and this is about as last minute as we could have got. So if you want to help me out and drop me a sub there, again, that would be fantastic. The current stream schedule, which at the launch of the game will just be sort of all over the place, but once we've got into the groove of things, it'll be generally around 4 PM CET, 7 AM PDT, and it's around like midnight in Australia or so a bit unlucky. But I'm not somebody who's going to be streaming all day because the main focus will still be on putting things out on the YouTube. So I want them to be relatively short but get quite a lot done in that space of time. I don't have like a set time frame as how long I'll stream for, but it'll probably be around 3 or 4 hours. And of course, there will be VODs upon the channel afterwards as well with the chat and everything, so you can watch it back if you'd like to do that. Also, during my time streaming on the beta as well, I've been playing on NA, on Pagel a little bit, leveling a Warlock who I only managed to get to level 30. I expect to be able to come back to that someday, but during my time there, I met a lot of great guys as well, so shout out to you all as well. You know who you are. Thank you so much for helping me, popping along to the stream, saying hi. I really appreciate that, and I hope to see you on the stream when I start up on the second channel as well. That'd be great. I've also been invited to quite a few Discords and things since I've been on various different servers, and it's becoming quite difficult for me to manage as there's just so many pings from different locations. So I'm also going to be starting my own Discord so it can be a bit more centralized and I can visit there, and hopefully I'll be able to catch everyone and not have anybody feeling like they're left out or I'm just ignoring them, because that won't be the intention. It can just be I tend to get a lot of messages in general, so I need to work through them whilst trying to do everything else I want to fit in the day. I know, first world problems, right? And I'll also link that in the video here so you can join that. That's about everything on the streaming side of thing. I did also want to give a quick shout out to everybody who's been supporting me on various platforms. Also everyone who's subscribed on YouTube, that's been absolutely fantastic. But all the guys on Patreon who've been supporting me, I really feel as though I want to expand and give more back to the people who do that, or just on the channel membership on the main channel at the moment, which I hope to expand to the second channel at some point in time. It just comes at a conflict with putting out the regular videos, and I am just a one-man army at this point in time. Maybe that will change in the future as well. Maybe we'll go down the bellular route of having a whole team surrounding me so I can do things a lot more effectively and be able to get more stuff out to you guys. Again, that is up in the air at this point in time. But for the time being on the Patreon side, I want to give a shout out to Bird Loft, Ryan, Shy Guy Singularity, Brian, Christian, Damon, David, Drew, Eric, Jonathan, Joshua, Mentality, Paradise, Patricio, Zunil, Zach, Zippar, Anne, Basil, Camellia, Herman, The German, David, Jason, Kevlin, Laszlo, Namidia, Restarting, Raidry, Sam, Tyler, another Tyler, Vlad, Cornelius, GM, Nathan, and Phil. And on the YouTube side of thing, another shout out to Chris, Scott, John, Ishidal, Ali, the Roaching Bill, Tiger, Scotty, Portia, Sarah, Don't Be Afraid, Deng, Mike, and Celica. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate it immensely. And as I say, I'm going to try my best to expand what I can give back to you for showing that gesture to me. That's about everything for the update, though. I appreciate you all following the channel so much and sticking with me through this. Let's head strong on into TBC. We have had a lot of good news surrounding it. We've had some bad news as well, and I'm looking forwards especially to getting into raiding. And just for the note, I will be playing a Warlock moving forwards, of course, and my alt will be a Ret Pally. Yeah, didn't see that one coming, did you? I will be playing Proc quite a bit as well, though, so we'll see how that ends up being. That's it, though. One last thank you to everyone. If you have anything to drop down below, any questions or anything, do let me know. I appreciate you all watching the video. There will be a video up on the new channel explaining in a bit more depth why I've decided to go with YouTube over Twitch, so if you want to see that there, that will be out shortly as well. As always, thank you all so much for watching and listening in, and I'll see you all in the next one very soon.